I tore all the ligaments, muscles, and tendons from the top of my left pelvis to the bottom of my left knee. Wow. I also fractured my left femur, ruptured my bursa sac, and broke the ball of my hip, and fractured the socket of my left hip. I had several reconstructive surgeries, then developed CRPS in my left hip, thigh, and pelvis. It ended up spreading to the whole leg and foot. It went 3 years undiagnosed, then another year between me before we started treatment. The first few treatments made it way worse. This is my question. I've had other injuries that made CRPS spread, but every time I've been able to start treatment in those areas have went into remission. Okay. I still have flare-ups in those areas, but it's not nearly as bad as my left hip leg. The only thing that helps my left hip or leg is my DRG. When that's not working, I'm bedridden. When it is working, I can live a pretty normal life. Nice. I still have to walk with a crutch and I still have precautions, but I'm always in pain. But with the DRG implant, it's manageable. Is my hip leg so much worse because it was not treated for years? Is that way I can recover, quote unquote, from CRPS in other areas of my body, but my left hip leg is not improving anymore? Oh man, you've been through a lot, Julie. You're like the Terminator here with all this reconstruction and everything. You're pretty strong, pretty strong. Everyone asking questions in this and watching this video is by virtue of the fact that, we're dealing with one of the most painful things anyone could experience. Um, but, it's complex, as to why you can recover in other areas, but not in the left leg. What's interesting is as I work with clients and patients, when I start to calm the nervous system, or when I give them the tools to do it and they do it themselves, when their nervous system starts to calms down, what I often see is if it has spread, because of, remember, the brain's map being smudged, if it has spread, what usually happens is it spreads or it retracts or it reverse spreads, despreads maybe, back to the original site. Okay. Like it comes down, like let's say it started in the left hand and it has spread to the right hand and both feet. What I usually see is feet get better, right hand gets better, and then left hand is the last remaining piece of the puzzle. So, you know, I wouldn't, I would say that there's more that needs to be explored as to what might be the quote unquote underlying factor that is leading to this pain in the hip.